Johnson's a different animal.
Zach Ertz is in there, just activated off the COVID list. Jalen Reagor can't get there. And the Cowboys do with Anthony Brown. Able to pick off Hurts. Final minute of the first quarter. Hurts is swallowed up. Micah Parsons.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Play with Heart with your boy Rez. Today is a special episode, and I say special because it's a city local edition. It's talking about the Dallas Cowboys and the offseason moves. And a lot of people say we ain't did anything, but I think we're focusing on one side of the ball. This offseason, I think is good for us to think this way. And I think it's a championship level a way of thinking as well. It's to focus on the defense, right? And I know everybody, James Washington just got hurt. Michael Gallup coming back from ACL injury. And a lot of people are thinking that we haven't made any moves, but I think when everybody get healthy, I think it'll be a better chance to look at the team, right? And James Washington wasn't a needle pusher. And so I don't know why people, going crazy. But yes, should we sign another wide receiver? I think we should sign a veteran just to come in and bring that leadership. And also, that they're going to be around. So I was looking at a Cole Beasley or Emmanuel Sanders, just to bring in. I like Will Fuller as well. He's fast. I think he'll be very good too, addition, if he just can stay right. But we talk about the defensive ball, and we're going to go over a few moves that just recently happened and also overall on the defense. So Cowboys just signed a one-year deal with Anthony Barr that's up to $3 million. I think he get $2 million, then $1 million in incentive. So what he do? Can he stay healthy? He's a 4-time Pro Bowler. His last Pro Bowl was 2018, guys. So was this a good signing? I think it was. I think it's depth. He's been hurt these last 2 years, but he did good last year. It's part of the game being injured, being a linebacker, being a running back. These are two most injury-prone positions because of contact. I think it's a very good depth signing because, it gives Michael Parsons more time to rush while Anthony Barr and Leighton, Van Der Esch, we're going to talk about a little later, and get them time to be at those middle backers if they can cover. If Anthony Barr can cover. Leighton, I don't know. But if he can cover, Anthony Barr can come in and help. I think that's a huge boost, and he know what he's doing. He's a veteran already. He know his role. He know who he is. And the defense assistant used to coach him in Minnesota when he was going to these Pro Bowls. So, I think it's familiarity there, they know what's best. They know his talents. They know what he brings. He can probably even bring leadership, being that Pro Bowler, being, that person that can take over. But we'll see. I think he can have a very good year. And like I say, it breaks away Michael Parsons. He can be on the edge, and that's what we really missing and need this year. So I think that's a good deal. I give it a B+. Real talk. Depth, like I said, bro, because we got a lot of young linebackers that's coming from injuries that we drafted last year, that we drafted this year. So it's a good spot to put us at. And linebacker position been the, kind of slacking. Also the D tackle. So let's keep going and see what we did this offseason other than what we recently did. We re-signed Jalen Hurts, man. I think this probably was the best signing probably this year. He breakout player, right? Led the team in tackles, had interceptions, defense deflections. He's always around the ball. Great signing. I think he's coming into himself. He loved his defense, how he can play down, how he can roam. And I think he's a very good signing. He's a starting safety. Came in, stole the job for Donovan Wilson, who we don't even name anymore. And I think he's a great player, and that's the type of player we needed back. 2 years, $10 million. 5 years, he upgraded. He much well deserved. So Jalen Hurts was like the biggest signing to me that we signed or re-signed. We also re-signed Leighton Van Der Esch. Like I told y'all, I was getting back to that. He's on a prove-it deal. I think that's a good depth piece. He gonna start because I think he got a great IQ, but can he hold up? Back, neck, what's next? You know what I'm saying? So he needs to get back to his Pro Bowl level of playing. We also signed underrated Carlos Watkins, who's one of those D tackles where I say we missing kind of that star and defensive tackle, but I think he's a good piece and he plays his role well, man. He can defend the run. And he also can get after the QB a little bit. So I think that's a great re-signing. A sleeper. Next, Doris Armstrong. I think he's a sleeper. He's a sleeper pick. I think he's going to do good things. I think he's going to get around 7 sacks this year. Watch. He'll get around 7 to 8. I think he might get 10. That's a bold prediction. But I think he get around 7 to 8 because I think DeMarcus Lawrence is going to step up. But I think they need that other side every down defensive end. You know what I'm saying? That edge rusher. So I think Doris Armstrong is a good person to put there just for that. And I think he can be very strong in the run game as well. And the next one is Malik Hooker, who else came in and took a free safety position. We re-signed. I think he's very talented. He just stayed hurt, but he's very talented. Day back to college and when he first came in the league. So I think that was a good pickup because it was it was a low risk, high reward pick. And it turned into a high reward. You can see that he got the talent, the instincts to play free safety, to also roam back there and clean things up in a passing game. So I think that was a huge re-signing. We re-signed a lot of guys, y'all, I promise. And I think that's good because we had a great defense, great takeaway defense. We just need that girth. And I'm going to get into who else we got. So we went out in free agency and signed Dante Fowler, who is another edge rusher, defensive end. I think he's going to be good in those situations where we put DeMarcus Lawrence in at D tackle when it's 3rd down and 6, 3rd down and 7. We know they're going to pass the ball 3rd down and long. We take the Dante Fowler, come in, rush off the edge, scoot DeMarcus Lawrence in, have Michael Parsons on the other edge, and whoever else you can have down there at the other D tackle spot. But I think that'll be a great package. So watch out for that. It's going to be a very good team defense coming in. Draft. Now, we draft a lot of offensive linemen because, we get older there. We get hurt very often there. So it was a good draft offensively wise. And also with the wide receiver, we took Tolbert. But we got some good defensive depth pieces in the draft, which we drafted Sam Williams, very talented on all 3 levels. Very talented, y'all, out of Ole Miss in the 2nd round. So I think he's going to get some spot too. He's going to get some play because he's very good. Now, if he starts starting the last 2 games of the season or something, don't be surprised. And I know I'm talking about Doris Armstrong is a good spot. He's been in the game. He's a veteran. He's good. But this player, Sam Williams, can be very good. And I think he's going to have a lot of opportunities, a lot of packages for him too. If Dante Fowler is messing up, Sam Williams, you can sneak in there and get in there, and he'll go after the QB too if you want Michael Parsons to back up in that coverage, because Michael Parsons can do it all. He's a well-around linebacker who also can pass rush very damn good. Crazy. You can use his talent. So you get pieces to fill in where you don't want him at certain times, certain packages that you want him in. You have these other players to come in and provide that. Next, we got Darren Bland out of Fresno State in round 5. I think he's going to be good special teams coming out. Look like he got good skills too. So we'll just wait and see. But he got good speed. We just got to see. It's a crowded cornerback room, but it's good opportunities because Diggs been having a bad count, as you can see from the videos. So hopefully he get right. He gave up the most yards as a cornerback, but he had the most interceptions. So give and take what you want. But he got to do better if you want to be named as a top 5 cornerback, top 3 cornerback in the league, man. You got to shut down and strap, bro. You know what I'm saying? I love interceptions because you turn the ball over, but you want a person to strap up because you don't want this person to keep scoring on you. And then you start at ground zero. So he got to come on with it, but we did re-sign some depth in that draft with Darren Bland. I think he's going to be a good role player, especially that special teams coming out his first year. Then we signed a big boy, John Ridgeway, out of Arkansas in round 5. We got a lot of great pieces in round 5. But I think John Ridgeway going to get some playing time because he's that big, stuffy run stopper that we need. And I think he can provide that on the first and second downs out the gate. Like, I think he can provide that out the gate, y'all. He's a big boy. That's a big boy. So I like that pick in round 5. Why it was so late that we got him, I don't know. Maybe because he don't time fast, or people be looking at that stuff. But I think he's a good run stopper, and we need that. Don't get after it. We got a lot of pass rushers now. John Ridgeway, get that running back, big boy. You know what I'm saying? Get that running back, big boy. Then we signed another linebacker out of LSU, Chart, coming out for injury. I think he's gonna be a good linebacker, good piece, but he coming from an injury, so we don't know. Just like I said earlier with Jabril Cox, we don't know. They coming back from injury, so they're talented, very talented linebackers. But we gotta see when they come back and see if they healthy. Jabril Cox is having a straight, good training camp. Then he get hurt. He didn't get hurt. Take that back. He had to sit out because of his right knee. So we'll see how that's looking. It unfolds during the season. But they very talented, man. Very talented. So for all those people, we ain't doing that Cowboys bad out season. I think we focused on defense. We re-signed a lot of guys that had great seasons, and that's in our system with Dan Quinn, who people wanted as head coach. So we did a lot over there on that side of the ball, and I think you win championships with that side of the ball. Even though you got to have a great, good enough offense, but that defense, if you look at the Super Bowl, Bengals and Rams both had top 10 defense. Rams had a top 5 defense, and you see why when they won the Super Bowl. But all that matters, man, defense matters. So we got to stick to that side of the ball, guys. And I think that's what the Cowboys is leaning on this offseason by trying to sprinkle in a little offensive pieces, especially through the draft where they need the trenches. And then, I think we still need to go sign that one more wide receiver. It can be a veteran, bro. Sign, like I said, Cole Beasley, or sign Emmanuel Sanders, or bring in Will Fuller. I like any one of those 3 just to get that depth going and get some more pieces and weapons out there, man. So, we still got Tony Pollard who can scoot out there, and then Vasher, the kid, is doing good in camp. Maybe they see something we don't, and that's a lot of times too. A lot of these people, like Draymond said, the old media, they don't be out there, man. They don't know. They just be talking, man, assuming. So we never know what they see out there with Vasher, and he had a top count highlight already with the one hand, so he might be killing it, and they want to see what the young guy's gonna do. So Vasher might have him a spot. So we'll see over on the offensive side of the ball. I think it's good. I think we're heading in the right direction where we can use people to their strengths now. But the defense matters, man. Defense and win championships to take you there. And we got a lot of depth on defense. It might not be the names you like, but I think it's the names you're going to get to know. Real talk. And I'm just not speaking as a Dallas fan. I'm speaking as a realist, because a lot of times Cowboys going to Super Bowl. I know with Chris, I told us Cowboys versus the Chiefs. I was kind of just playing there. But I think we're gonna be better than people think. Because people thinking the Eagles are gonna take the division, right? I don't think so. I think this is the first time Cowboys gonna win division back to back, and it's gonna be a first time in a long time when Cowboys go to the playoffs back to back years. That's crazy, right? And we're the Dallas Cowboys. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the biggest sports franchise out there, and we haven't been to the playoffs back to back years. What? We haven't led the division in back to back years. What? I think this is the year. I think the Eagles are going to be right there at the 10-7 range. I think we got a chance to get the 11-6, and if we want to do 10-7, I think we'll beat them, because we can beat them 2 times in the division, just like last year. So I think we had a good offseason. I'm not gonna say it was great or it's a story, but we had a lot of depth, and I think that's the key role is depth. When it comes to anything, offense, defense, sign those depth pieces that's going to be there. They can come in and still do a straight average job instead of doing a way downfall, and get a lot of pieces so you can sub in a lot of packages on defense, man. Sub a lot of boys in and out and get their best effort at full time, for get up time. So I think we got a lot of that. And I think people are going to grow into their roles and know what they're really doing. And I think DeMarcus Lawrence is going to have over 10 sacks this year. I got a bet in already. So I think he's going to have an amazing season. So this, like I say, Anthony Barr frees up Michael Parsons to get down and be an edge rusher now and go get the quarterback, and it frees up out of his position where you have Anthony and Layden are up there on the linebacker set. And Anthony Barr, if he can get back to what people know him best is his pass coverage, man. If he can get to that pass coverage, then we definitely can be nasty with Mike Parsons on one side, and then we have DeMarcus Lawrence on the other side with Carlos Watkins and Big John Ridgeway in the middle. So I think we can have a good lineup. And then you got Dante Fowler coming in, you got Sam Williams coming in, you got Doris Armstrong coming in with these pieces. Then our safeties are finally locked down. We got Curse bringing that heat, and we got Malik Hooker back there in pass coverage. And like I say, our cornerbacks, I want us to sign a cornerback, but a lot of people like Anthony Brown. I think he's good, but not great. I don't think he can guard the great people. Then we got Diggs, who's, like I say, he'll get after that ball, he'll take it away, led the league in interceptions, but also led the league in giving up the most yards because he can take, you know what I'm saying, that 2-3 moves, he out there because he guessing. He want to get that, you know what I'm saying? So I hope he get better. Training camp not starting out too good, so hope we can ramp it up there on our cornerbacks, because if our cornerbacks can come with it, we come with that pass rush, we can have a hell of a defense and we can tackle. And I think that's what we did with our signings. So, hey, man, Cowboys Nation, I think it's going to be, we're not going to win throwing 40 points. If we can get 30, 28, 30 points, and our defense hold everybody at 20 points, we good. We good. And I think that's what we're doing. So, Cowboy Nation, stand up with your chest out. Defense side of the ball is taking over. I think Jerry Jones got something up his sleeve. I like these last signings. Good, like I say, good depth pieces, good packages pieces. And let's go get it, Dan Quinn. Yeah, Dan Quinn, go show them, Dan Quinn. Let them worry about the offense, man. Do we need to sign another wide receiver? Yes. So I'm gonna leave it at there. And I hope y'all like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, man. And we'll be coming back with more with the top 10 pass rushers coming up. So be looking out for that video. Thank y'all so much, man. Appreciate it. Howdy, partner. If you like that video, please subscribe to Resman Richardson, the YouTube channel. Please press the notifications to get every new video, because you'll be the first one. And press the like so I know you're liking the content I'm giving you. So, hey.